okay.
Excuse me. Please, have you seen this man around here?
The Nigerian prince that came from South Africa.
You know him?
Yes, I know him.
When did you see him last?
He was our guest here with one guy he called his cousin or something.
Was your guest? You mean they've checked out?
They just checked out. In fact, if you had arrived 2 minutes earlier than you did, you would have met them submitting their keys to me. And they say they are going back to South Africa. Do you know them?
Yes. They're my brothers. Thank you.
Who's that? Helena. I was just about calling you so you can join me for lunch.
We must return to South Africa immediately.
What for? You want to end the search even before it begins?
The people we came here for have returned to South Africa.
I don't get it.
Prince Rochas and Alex checked out of this hotel just before we arrived. The receptionist just told me they're returning to South Africa, Johannesburg.
Well then, why don't we make the return journey tomorrow? Because I'm very exhausted now.
Okay. You can stay if you want to. As for me, I'm leaving for South Africa now.
Helena!
Hello, Nelson. Any news? That Rochas and Alex are back in South Africa? How did you know that? Pack your luggage and return to South Africa with that immediately. If he's indeed back, he will be here sooner than later. Yes, I want Elena to meet him and take him home and off our backs once and for all. Safe journey, son.
Sir, the Nigerian prince and his friend are here to see you, sir.
Oh, but let him in.
Okay, sir.
Oh, Your Royal Highness, what a surprise!
Where is Ivy?
Oh, I was about to ask you if you did find her in Utopia.
Deny it. Deny it. That you didn't know that she never even left for Ethiopia in the first place. And then you sent us on a wild goose chase. Deny it.
What are you talking about?
Deny it. That you never spoke to this gentleman. That you never hired him to look for her in Ethiopia, and he bloody well confirmed to you that she was never there. Deny it.
You talked to Mr. Mark?
What's the bloody line? Where is Ivy?
I don't know where she is.
You've told me before that you will even kill to protect your name. Now what the hell have you done to Ivy, you bastard?
She is my biological daughter, Your Highness.
And she's a nun who fell in love with me and ran away, ran back home in spiritual confusion. Now knowing who you are, full of yourself and full of pride, you will even kill her if you must. In the twinkle of an eye, wouldn't it? Wouldn't you?
I wish I had known what she did with you in Nigeria before she ran away. I wouldn't have just killed her. I would have equally thrown her to the crocodiles alive. Yes, I, Otobo Mentenge, will never allow any child of mine to disgrace me and leave. Now, out of my house!
You asked me out of your house.
Out!
Now you listen to me, I give you 24 hours. 24 hours to produce Ivy to me alive. Alive! Otherwise, I'm going to call for a press conference and tell them everything. Everything! From how I met her and fucked her back in Nigeria, even though she's a Catholic nun. I will tell them everything. And that won't be all. I will tell everyone how you pinned us down in this bloody house of yours and tortured us for months. And that still won't be all. I will sue your ass off every penny that you have. In short, when I'm through with you, even a slave will be more respected than you. Mr. Matenge, you can't do 24 hours is what you are. Out of my house! Come on, get out!
Are you sure they are dead?
Yes, Chief. 1,000 elephants won't survive the amount of bullets I rained on those bastards.
And I said 2 policemen were among them?
Yeah. They were too close to the target to be spared.
Okay. Now, how in God's name did the police get to know that the boys were going to kill Her Majesty?
Chief, for Christ's sake, I don't know. But killing those officers, I would like to be as far as possible from this kingdom. Please, Chief.
Of course. Now,
where's my balance?
Now, talking about leaving this kingdom, can you think of any place that is farther from here than hell?
What? Chief?
Yes.
Chief, please. What are you trying to do, Chief? Yeah. Please, Chief. Chief, please.
Why don't leave my flanks open? Especially now that you have hiked the stakes by killing officers of the law. Goodbye to the devil.
Are you sure he was the one you saw, Ivy?
Yes. Even in my subconsciousness, I recognize him. What the hell did he come to South Africa to do? I mean, what is he doing here?
Maybe to look for you.
You must be out of your mind. The devil never loved me. He only lusted after me and I was foolish enough to allow him ruin me. How I wish I had the courage to trace him to his hotel room and stab him to death.
Ivy, that's a dangerous line of thought.
That guy messed my life up.
You don't know why he's in South Africa. He didn't see you and... Come on! What's this excitement all about?
I never realized how much I still love him until I saw him today. How can I have a heart that is so soft and stupid that it is refusing to follow the wise dictate of my brain?
You want to know why? It is because you're forcing your so-called brain to oppose what it cannot oppose. The power of love is stronger than you, Ivy. It is stronger than the religious doctrine that enslaved your mind for many years before you regained your freedom through Rochas. It is stronger than all of us. It is, Ivy.
Father. Yes. That was a dangerous threat. We must stop him.
course we must.
Since Elena is here to meet with them, Father, should I trace them and eliminate both of them?
No, don't even go there. The consequences are too big for us to survive.
The stakes are now too high for any careless bloodshed.
Call Elena.
Call Elena? What for, Father?
Well, I just got information about where Rochas and his cousin are lodged. Let us help her find them and take them home. That's the only way out of seeing this now.
But Father, what if he refuses to go with her?
Go ahead and kill all of them, including Elena.
What is going on? This is very fishy. How could Chief Enyimba come here and start insisting that Her Majesty should be taken back to the palace because of the attempt on her life? But Her Majesty is fully in support of the idea. What am I really saying? In her state of mind, she will support anything, and any dubious person will likely exploit it for sinister reasons. If that is the case, to what extent can I trust Chief Enyimba's motive in this case? No. I have to call Elena immediately.
The number she used to come is not going through. What is going on? Or should I try her South African line? She told me earlier today that she's in Ethiopia. Well, there's no harm in trying.
Dina was back to South Africa. Hello, Mr. Edward. How did you know I was back here? Well, I returned from Ethiopia about an hour ago. Anything new? I was going to call you after I had some rest. What? Listen, I don't care what my father told the doctor, okay? Go in there and persuade Her Majesty not to leave that hospital. In fact, I'm calling her myself. That would be a waste of time. Okay. Go to the palace immediately. Call me on getting there, okay? And give the phone to the chief royal maid. Before then, get the following items.
Your Highness, do you really believe that what you plan to do will produce any meaningful result?
I don't know. But it's better than doing nothing with what I know now.
How possible do you think it will be to engage in a fight with a man like Mr. Otobo right inside his own home city and win him? How?
Well, we may not win. But at least we can ruffle his feathers a little bit. Because I believe under those feathers lies the truth about Ivy's fate.
What would be the use of the whole effort if Ivy is already dead?
If Ivy is alive, I owe her this sacrifice. But if she's dead, I owe her good memories. Even more. You're scared, aren't you?
This is a foreign land, Rochas.
I am scared too. But what the heck? Life itself is a risk. Look, if this is war, I am a prince. And just like our forefathers, who will never abandon a fight till they prevail. Likewise, we will not abandon this mission until we are victorious, Alex.
Rochas, our ancestors, whenever they were on the war front, no matter how fierce the battle was, never failed to communicate with the people back home. As you're not doing in this case. Call your mom, please. Call her. Rochas, this is not working. It is not working at all. Let us go home, please.
Who could it be? I don't know. Who's there? Alex. Open the door. But be careful.
What?
Careful, just be careful. Be careful.
Oh, Elena. What are you doing in South Africa? How did you find us?
This is what I do for a living, Your Highness.
Who hired you to trace us?
Her Majesty did. Since morning today, 2 attempts have been made on your mother's life by hired assassins.
What? On Her Majesty's life?
Yes. And there's every likelihood that more will follow if you don't return to the kingdom immediately. Prince Charles returned to the kingdom some months ago, and with active backing of the elders, he's been trying to claim the throne. Her Majesty has been engaged in bitter struggle to preserve the throne for you. Hence the attempts on her life today. Please call her now. But more importantly, you need to return to the kingdom immediately.
What's your phone? Oh my God. Why haven't I called home since? Hello? Mom? Yes, it's me. Rochas.
Rochas.
Sorry, Doctor. This call calls for privacy. Can you excuse us for some minutes, please? Please. Sure.
Rochas, I want you to come home tomorrow. Swear by the name of your father. Okay. Till you get back. I'm so tired I can't talk now. Good night.
Good night, my son. Enyimba, it is Rochas.
He's still alive.
Idiot! You wicked old witch! Die! You have messed up my royal ambition enough. Die! Die! Idiot! Idiot! Your son will never ascend that throne. The throne is mine. Yes, it is mine. Aroko Nimoka. Roko Nansioko.
Imoka. Doctor! Doctor!
What's the chief?
Her Majesty. Look at Her Majesty. Look at her. What happened? I don't know. She was on the phone, and suddenly the phone fell off her grip, and she went limp. Just like that. What? Is she okay? Is she okay? Doctor, is she okay?
I'm sorry, Chief.
You're what? Anyo Monsioko ni moka. What? Ichiogo, what is it?
Look at her hand. That raised hand means that the corpse can never be touched by anybody until her biological son does such first. And anybody that does that risks being killed by the gods right in this room. But her son is not in the kingdom. And no one knows where he is or when he will return.
Yes, Ichiogo. If you say nobody should touch her, then how do we bury her and avoid the body decomposing here?
Even in 1,000,000 years' time, the corpse will remain as it is unless the hand is brought down.
Okay. What's the implication of this with regards to the throne?
Of course. We can never crown another king until she is buried.
But there has to be a way out.
There is no way out. Except the return of the crowned prince to the kingdom. I'm out of here.
Maroko, Nimoka, you miserable witch. So even in death, you are still bent on stopping me from becoming the Igwe of Aboma Kingdom. And you're Maroko, Nimoka. You're still bent on disgracing me. You've escalated the war. You just did. Anyo Maruni Moka. Anyo Maruni Moka. Arunyu agana alose. Alose na bataro. Alose na oro. Bofu. Alose na bataro. 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 Na bataro. Na bataro. Na bataro. Na bataro.
Ichiogo was right. Anyone that touches a corpse before her son dies will die instantly. I warned you about touching her and her son.
They left me with no choice.
The gods left you with no choice. They were just arrows in the bow of the gods. The battle is lost. Enyimba.
I did not go to India. Took all the risk I took to procure you for this battle, only to be told that the battle is lost as it gets tougher. I must win this battle, and I am here for your direction. What do I do next?
Do not say I did not warn you, Enyimba. But if you insist, the only thing you can do now is to stop the prince from bringing crown Igwe and perhaps get him to take his own life in frustration, and the throne will be yours.
How?
There are 2 sicknesses that disqualifies a man from becoming Igwe in Abama Kingdom: madness and epilepsy. Mention one and touch me. As soon as you use that same hand to touch the prince, he would be struck with that sickness for the rest of his life.
Epilepsy. Epilepsy. Thank you. Now, what about Charles?
He must die too if you really want the throne. In his case, apply your own wisdom. Lastly, Enyimba, a king is born, not made. Close the coffin now.
Are you good to go, Your Highness? Alex?
Yes, we are. But Elena, you're not going with us.
What?
Why?
I need you to change your hotel and hide yourself from Mr. Otobo and his son.
What for?
Alex, I have a hunch that those bastards lied to us about Ivy. And I need her to stay and find out if Ivy is alive. Or at least how she died, if she's dead.
With all due respect, Your Highness, I don't think it's a good idea for me to stay back.
Look, Elena, it's a royal decree. I need you to monitor Nelson and his father, whereabouts, henceforth, and report to me when you get any information. Now, do not think about returning to Nigeria without finding Ivy and without my permission. This is her picture. Call me if you need money or any assistance. Good luck. Let's go.
Rochas Ugu said that hand can only be brought down by a prince from the immediate family. Otherwise, she will not be buried. In the absence of Rochas, you are the only person qualified to do that.
You are asking me to bring down the hand?
Yes.
Now, how is that possible when the police has declared me wanted?
I am going to smuggle you in and out of the palace. And once she is buried, I will rally the entire kingdom together and get them to influence the police to drop all the charges against you so you can become our Igwe.
You know what, Uncle? I'm no longer interested in the kingship. You can keep it for Rochas whenever he comes back.
Charles, Rochas will be dead by now.
Then you can keep it for yourself. If the two of us are not available, tradition allows for you to be the Igwe. All I want now is for you to arrange the travel papers and get my luggage from the palace so I can return to England.
Charles, you are going to do what I'm asking of you tonight. I'm assuring you that within days I can arrange for you to be back in London. Within days.
Are you sure?
Have I ever made a promise to you and failed to actualize it? Have I? Come in. Come in. That's her. Come here. Stay here. Good. You're going to hit your palms 7 times on the floor. Then use both hands to bring down her on. 7 times on the floor. Go ahead. Nothing will happen to you. I am with you here. Go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead, do it quickly. Don't forget that I will soon, we'll go to the palace. We are going to bring out your things. So we have not more than 10 minutes in the palace. So go ahead and do it. Do it. And you're my rock. Nimoka. Fool. It so happened so easily after all. Let me tell you, I'm getting closer and closer to the throne. Which your son will soon be disgraced out of the contention for the throne. No pranks of yours will stop me from clinching this throne.
Ivy, you are crying. What happened?
Rochas.
I don't understand. He called you?
I couldn't sleep last night. Each time I closed my eyes, there he was.
You had nightmares about him?
He was making love to me in my dream. Susie. God.
Come on. Pull yourself together, please. I mean, you're obviously in love with this guy. What do you expect? Such dreams are normal for lovers.
Yes. Assuming you are right, must my dream of him be filled with sex? How long will I continue to sin with Rochas, even in my dreams? Isn't taking in and having a baby for a man that does not love me enough punishment for me? God, I know I did a great wrong by abandoning the other, God, but please let me have rest of mind for once now, eh? I feel like dying right now. I feel like ending it all.
Ivy! For God's sake, don't tell me you're contemplating suicide.
My life has become a living hell. I don't know how long I can continue like this.
Oh, Father, how did it go last night, son?
It went as planned, Father. They all left for Nigeria, Father.
You sure about that?
Absolutely, Father.
Oh, that calls for celebration. Let me have my champagne on the rock.
Okay, Father.
Let's go back.
Hello, my prince. Okay, how are you now? No. Your mom is still too weak to talk to you herself. Yes. 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 So, where are you now? Okay. May the gods continue to guide you and give you Johnny mercy. Yes. Okay.
Where is he now?
Just very close. He's very close. But he will be here in about 20 minutes.
Beautiful. When he gets here and they help us solve the problem with his mother, I would like us to suspend every other thing and proceed to the police station to secure the release of all the domestic staff arrested this morning.
How can you suggest that, Hyogo? They are being held for helping Prince Charles into the palace, knowing fully well that he was wanted for a serious crime.
Didn't that singular act of theirs help us to get rid of that ambitious dog? Besides, all the royal staff cannot be involved in the crime. There must be some innocent ones among them.
In that case, let's allow the police to fish out the culprits. Let's not involve ourselves in this stinking, dirty crime.
Thank God. The police also took away Prince Charles' abominable corpse and saved us the stress of having to hire others to do it for us.
One day, your sins must find you out. One day, your evil must be exposed. All the killings in the palace, who is the cause?
Uncle! Prince! You're welcome. Yes. You're welcome. Don't touch him. That's epilepsy.
Epilepsy?
Yes. He has had this since he was 6. His parents and I hid it. We made it a secret. But we sought medical help. I didn't know it was there until now.
Dad, are you serious?
I'm serious.
Child! Go solve our man.
Anyomaru Okunimoka. I understand how hard it is for you. But believe me, your mom put up a gallant fight for you and the throne. In fact, she was a tigress. Pull yourself together. Stop crying. See, the important thing now is that you are back. You have done the right thing, which makes her ready for burial. Stop crying.
Uncle, I'm not crying because of my mother. I'm traumatized. I'm trying to deal with the humiliation that greeted me when I arrived today. What are the people going to think about me? What are they going to make about the situation? That their next king is epileptic.
Please calm down. Okay, after tomorrow's cabinet meeting, we will go for medical help once again. And I'm sure there'll be kind of a solution to this problem.
A permanent solution? Or just another one that might just disgrace me again? Maybe this time in the marketplace? I can't deal with that. How come no one told me about this? No one told me about it.
We were trying to protect you from...
Protect me? From what, Uncle?
Rochas, you have to understand that if we...
Just go. Just leave me alone. I want to be alone. Just go.
Lift up your shoulders, my dear prince. A king does not cry in the public.
Jogo, the tears of a prince in public is not as demeaning as his health dilemma, if epilepsy or madness is the case.
Well, since His Highness already understood the implication of his death problem, with regards to his...
Oshiogo, don't go there. Not yet. We're going to seek a medical solution to His Highness's case. Unless a qualified medical personnel says there is none, we are going to swim and sink with the crown prince. As the eldest member of the extended royal family, I declare any discussion on that topic a no-go area, please.
Thank you, Uncle.
Thank you.
I call for this meeting because I have lots of things to say, very sensitive things. But in honor of my mother, I have decided to shelf them away for now. My mother has to be properly buried. And I want us to put heads together as friends and loyal comrades. Having said that, let me
Hello? Elena? How's it in South Africa? I'm fine. Elena, Her Majesty will be buried tomorrow. As yet, I've not been able to gain entry into the royal bedroom to enable me start the second phase of our operation.
Yeah, don't worry. Just go to the palace a day after the burial. I doubt if they will let you entry into that room in the heat of the funeral activities. Meanwhile, I will call His Highness immediately and inform him of your coming and why. Once again, thank you very much. Bye.
Oh, Susan. What a surprise. Why are you crying?
I'm sorry, sir.
You're sorry about what?
It's Ivy, sir.
Ivy? Did you see her? Oh. Is my daughter dead, Susan?
No, sir, she's not dead. She has been in my house since she ran away from home.
You must be joking!
I'm not joking, sir. I lied to you and Nelson because she forced me to swear to do so. I'm telling you now, sir, because I can no longer cope with her.
Oh, because of your family's imminent return, right?
No, sir. She's contemplating suicide, sir.
No. It can't be my daughter. If anything happens to Ivy, Susan, if anything happens to her,
Fine, sorry, what's the problem, Sorry.
Ivy!
Dad! Nelson!
I'm sorry, Ivy. I can't watch you harm yourself. I have to bring them in.
Metenge!
Whose
baby are you carrying?
She's mine.
Is what?
She took him from a Nigerian place in Lagos. That's why she ran away from home.
No. This is not happening. This is not happening.
Hi, everyone.
Elena? I thought you've gone back to Nigeria.
Well, my prince ordered me to stay back and complete that which brought him to South Africa in the first place. I'm sorry, I've been following the both of you up ever since. Sister Ivy, I'm sure that's you. Compliments from the Crown Prince of Alabama Kingdom, Prince Rochas Okeke.
Father!
Perhaps have a call from
Get out, Alex. I want to end it all.
Good call. It's an abomination for a king to commit suicide. In our culture, he defies the whole kingdom.
I'm not king yet! I'm not king!
You're as good as one. You're the people's crown prince.
I am nothing but an epileptic. That's what I am. I'm an epileptic. Today with my mother's graveside, I had a seizure. I had another seizure. In front of all those people. In front of all those dignitaries. because of this damn epilepsy. Oh my God. I couldn't even perform the dust to dust ritual for my mother. I couldn't. I'm so finished. I'm finished. I'm a disgrace. The throne is not mine. It's not for people who have epilepsy.
You're not Rochas. See, Elena is calling again from South Africa. Maybe she has some good news.
Good news? Good news, give me the phone. Damn you, Alex! Damn Elena! And damn every bloody good news! Get out! I want to finish it. I want to kill myself. I want to kill myself.
Just give me the gun, please.
Having said that, I must add that I wasn't having fun having to stay back here in South Africa, stalking Nelson and your father. I was under a royal decree issued by Prince Rochas, and in my culture, it's very sacred and no one can even think of disobeying it. I'm very sorry about your father's death. I didn't mean to cause the heart attack that killed him this evening. So does my prince.
Helena, you did not cause the death of our father. We do not and will not blame you or the prince for it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Wait. What you are telling me now is Rochas did not forget me after defiling me as I had believed. That he truly lost me as he said in Lagos. That for the love he had for me, he traced me to my hometown in South Africa, suffered abuses by my family, and even went to Ethiopia in search of me, instead of filing charges against my dad and Nelson. And that he abandoned his widowed mother and kingdom and came looking for me. And for that, all the tragedies you spoke about before them.
I didn't add or remove anything from the story.
Then I want to speak with him. Just give me his number.
I'm sorry you can't.
How do you mean I can't? Are you lying to me or something?
You see, I've been trying to get across to him on phone since I saw you today, but he hasn't been taking his calls. It rang for a while, and after a while, his phone went off. I've also been trying to get my father and my brother, but their phones are not going through too. That's not surprising though. The royal queen is being buried today, so he might not be in the mood to take calls.
Then I must go to Nigeria and see him immediately.
Ivy! Have you forgotten that Dad is yet to be buried, and as such...
Nelson, don't try to stop me. Dad will be buried later. I must go to Nigeria and see my love and the father of my child.
I'll go with her. Yes.
I'll go with you girls.
Good day, can I help you? What kind of embarrassment is this?
These officers are here to arrest you for the murder of Her Majesty, Prince Charles, and other heinous crimes.
Are you out of your mind to talk to Chief Enyimba the way you like?
Few hours before Her Majesty returned to the palace, the day your hired assassins attacked her, I had her room wired with video and audio devices. That means that all that happened in that room till this morning When I removed them, were captured on tapes. Officers, arrest him.
Dad! Anyụ marụ ọkụ na nsị ọkụ n'ime ọka. 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 Anyụ marụ ọkụ.
Enyimba, the gods and ancestors of our Mama kingdom have destroyed me. I am going back to India. Go to the palace, restore the prince to good health. It's all over.
Because of inordinate ambition, the desire to become the Igwe of the town at all cost, I killed my father, the father of Rochas. I equally, for the same purpose, struck Rochas with epilepsy. Of course, the case of the Majesty is now a common knowledge. I am sorry for all these atrocities. Very, very sorry. Alex, my son.
Dad.
Come along. You are going to perform an important assignment now. Take this medicine, go to Rochas, touch the bottle by his head, and he will regain his health. Come. Your father is saying come. Tell him I'm sorry for what happened. Take the bottle, don't fear. It won't harm you. Your father is giving this to you. Go and perform this assignment. Officers, I believe that my time is up. My end has come. You can now come and perform your duty.
Enyimba, you have every right to remain silent, or whatever you say will be used against you in the court of law. Now, come with us.
One day, your sins must find you out. One day, your evil must be exposed. This killings in the palace.
Ivy!
Rochas!
Oh! I miss you.
I miss you too. Susie, bring him. Come on, baby. Daddy's here. Take him. He's your son. His name is Joseph.
Son?
Yeah.
Oh, God! Look how look. Will you marry me?
Yes.
I love you so much. I love you too.